Anyway, today and for the next few videos, what I was going to do is install air conditioning in my project truck. So what I've been doing, I went to the junkyard, I got a bunch of stuff that I needed, like condensers, evaporators from used trucks, aluminum lines that they no longer sell, and just all kinds of things that, if you can't get, trying to put it in the truck, you try to salvage it from the junkyard. So I've been doing some of that stuff and making a lot of it look new again. So let me turn the camera around. That's what some of that looks like. So like these are the mounts that go on the engine and the brackets that you can use to tighten up. And we got company. Yep. Hey buddy. So some of this stuff here is what you use to adjust the compressor and stuff. This is what you mount it with. Only two of these. I have extra and I just went ahead and painted them. But I'll have this and this, and I painted all my screws. Of course, before I painted it, I used mineral spirits, scrubbed it down clean. Then I used some phosphoric acid to treat it for rust. Then I put the paint on it, heat gunned it on, baked it on, and other things like this is one of the low pressure lines that go in front of the radiator, and some of the ends on it were just a little rusted, so I cleaned them up real good and painted them. I don't want it to rust any at all. This right here goes on the compressor. Here's another compressor all put together. So this piece here is like that one. I like all my stuff to go together and look brand new. So, cleaning stuff up. I took all these hoses here off of that compressor and cleaned them up. And, I blew through them to make sure they didn't, and held a little pressure and just make sure it didn't have a major leak. But what I'll probably do is pressure test them in a tank of water just to make sure they don't leak. I may do that. So I did get some compressors from the junkyard. I got that one, which it has zero oil in it, and it's kind of frozen up. I was going to take it apart, try to, learn how they work, fix them up. This one here is the same way. It's very stiff. But and I was going to do that for video purposes, but then after I got to thinking about it, you're going through a lot of work doing this AC stuff, and the last thing you want to do when you clean everything out is to put a piece in there that could just ruin everything. So I went ahead and ordered a new one from Rock Auto. It's in here. Let's see here. So I got one in there. Supposed to be remanufactured and good as new. So what just went ahead and did it. I want this to work really well. Now on one of my trucks I did do that. I got a used compressor, thoroughly cleaned everything the best I could, put together, and it's been going great 2 years. So probably, but those were not as in good shape. So that's why I did this. Of course, I got a new expansion valve. You'll always want to do this. You'll want to do that. I'll show you where this goes and how it works. And of course we got our dryer in there, same as right here. Got two of those. You'll always want to replace your dryer and your expansion valve when you're doing this kind of work. But what's to come is I've got some more lines over here that I need to clean up and go through them. You got to clean them out really good. What I'll do, I'll flush them out really good with solvent, and I'll probably put like a balloon over the end of everything just to kind of keep it as clean as possible until I get ready to put it together. This right here is an evaporator, and it goes under the dash. This one here is the one my truck was equipped. The project truck was equipped with air when I got it. One of these compressors came off of it. I can't remember which one it was. The truck had 400,000 miles on it though. This one This is the original. And you can see what happens inside there. I mean, this is just how it came out of the truck. It's got all those leaves and debris, and this is generally why, you know, like people say, man, my air's not blowing cold anymore, or, well, that's one of the reasons. But then they'll say it's not blowing very hard out of the vents. Well, it's because it's pretty stopped up. So what I'll do in the videos to come is to take this all apart. We'll take that evaporator out, clean it really good. It'll all go back together and look brand new. And I have one up here from the junkyard, and I haven't decided which one I will do it to yet, that one or this one. But that's to come. So that's where I am now. All right. Stay tuned. Little by little, it's going to happen.